Okay, well I've done the one with 38 holes, which is this row of holes here, and I filmed it, but it's magnetic, and I filmed it, but I wasn't very happy with the filming, so I'm going to do another row of holes with 77 holes in the circle. So let's set this up again. And I'm putting these stops just on the outside of the disc so I know where they are and don't end up drilling a hole in them. These don't have to be anything other than snug. I don't want to warp the plate, and there's very little tendency for it to rotate. I've done the spreadsheet, and this is what the spreadsheet looks like for 77 holes. So it's just a matter of putting 77 in that space, in that square there, and the spreadsheet automatically works out the number of degrees and the number of minutes for each hole. The first one will be at 0, so I will set the rotary table to 0. Right, so the rotary table is at 0 on that index, and I have 0 set here. The table is locked. Just going to raise the table to a sensible height. Lock the table, and that hole position is not too bad. Right, so we're ready for our first hole. So that's locked. Those are locked. Table's locked. Right, so we're drilling 77 holes. So that's my spreadsheet. We've drilled the first hole at 0, 0. So the next hole is at 4 degrees 41 minutes. So there's 4 degrees. So that's 4 degrees there. Just having a look at the table, that's correct. 4 degrees and 41 minutes. So 30, 41 minutes is there. Lock the table, drill the hole. There's my spreadsheet. The next one is 9 degrees 21. I'll just cross this one off. 9 degrees. That's our 9 degrees there, and 21 minutes. 10, 21 minutes is right there. Lock the table. Fill the hole. Alright, so I'll cross that one off. The next one is 14 degrees and 2 minutes. Just there. 14 degrees and 2 minutes, which is just there. Lock the table. Oh, that's off the spreadsheet. The next one is 18 degrees 42. 18 degrees. So 18 degrees and 42 minutes. 10, 20, 30, 42 minutes. Right, so we've crossed that one off. The next one is 23:23. There's 23. There's our 23 there, and 10, 22, 23 just there. Alright, the next one is 42 degrees 5 minutes. Backlash and 5. Next one is 46:45. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, so we've done the last hole, and we're back to 0 or 360, which is the very first tooth, and perfect. So, which it should be because it's the same setting that we started on. So there's our 77 holes. One mistake, I should have done this row of holes out here. They are a little bit close together for comfort. They're about half a hole apart. I mean, there's plenty of strength there. It's not as though it's going to get a lot of use, so I'm not going to wear the holes out, but it would have been nicer if this row of holes had been further out here. Never mind, we live and learn. You will learn by my mistake. So that's it in a nutshell. It's a fairly slow and laborious process. It took me about half an hour to do those 77 holes. I want to just explain quickly a small problem or something that one has to be aware of setting these two scales. Let's assume, for example, that we want to drill our next hole at 60 degrees and 25 minutes. So 60 degrees is here, so we rotate the scale until that pointer is reading 60, and then we look at this index, and it has to line up with a whole number. So 60 degrees is obviously not there, 60 degrees is in this position here. So we move this one to the nearest whole number, and now we want 25 minutes, so there's 10:25. So the important point to remember is that whole degrees is always a whole number on this index here, so it's either opposite 0 exactly, or 1, or 2, or 3. So we need to be on the whole number before we add the number of minutes in. So I'll just do the next one. Let's assume that the next one is 75 degrees and 20 minutes. So we rotate to what looks like 75 on here, just there. We're a bit short here. 75 is not in that present position, 75 is there. And now we add the 20 minutes. to there, lock the table, drill the hole.